Hola, gringos. I'd like to make this podcast my letter to Jon Gruden. Hello, Mr. Gruden. I'm going to call you John. My name is Jake Schwartzberg, and I'm in San Clemente, California. I'm 61 years old, and I've been teaching high school math for the last 28 years. Mr. Gruden, there's about five things that I've listed that caused you to retire as head coach of the Raiders, and I'd like to touch on each one of those five. Uh, One of them said in one email, you called the commissioner Goodell a faggot. Mr. Gruden, I got no problem with you calling Commissioner Goodell or anyone else a faggot. First of all, in the privacy of a private conversation, that's the first thing that you should have been allowed to say anything the fuck you want in private. And I know, like you know, like the rest of America really knows, when you call someone a faggot, it has nothing to do with homosexuality. It means they're kind of lame. It means that they're maybe wimpy, but I'm going to stay with lame, like poor, like you just don't be. You're a faggot. I got no problem with that. When you call somebody gay, it is nothing about homosexuality. It's all about being lame. I got no problem with that one, sir. Number two, I think in the same email you called Commissioner Goodell a pussy. John, I got no problem in the privacy of a private conversation calling a guy a pussy. For the first one, they're calling you homophobic. For this one, they're calling you misogynist. Once again, it has nothing to do with the female body part. It's a word that guys have appropriated to mean weak, less than strong. How about that for a great definition? I got no problem with you using that expression. Nobody really has a problem with you using that expression. It's just something that the woke community is jumping on. I wish you hadn't resigned. That one got you painted as a misogynist. So too did the one where you said a female has no business, that you didn't like the females refereeing in the NFL. Sir, I got no problem with you saying that either. Uh, I bet you there's enough guys that have played the game that are aspiring to that position that she jumped all the way over with exactly zero experience playing the game. I don't know how you would referee a game you've never played and understood the level of violence and the emotion and the. I got no problem with you having an opinion about a female ref not officiating a game. I don't think guys should do certain things that are all female. I don't know if you were judging a female gymnastics tournament competition, whatever, and you can choose between two judges, one a young female former gymnast and two a dude that never did it, we would all choose the one who had been there before. I got no problem with that statement. So I just wanted to say that. Um, let's see what I have here. I want to do that one last, I think. Um, Said you got in trouble for saying to the commissioner that you wish he hadn't strong armed the Broncos, I think it was, or Jeff Fisher into drafting a gay football player. I got no problem with that one. I got no problem with you wanting no one to have an advantage. I don't think the NFL should be talking to teams about who they should or shouldn't draft. I think that's a level of collusion. I don't care if he's gay or straight or trans or LMNOP. I got no problem with that one. The NFL should have had absolutely zero part of that. I don't think anyone deserves an advantage. I think there should be a level playing field. Uh, and lastly, you talked about the NFL Player Association's Demoris. You made fun of his name. I think you called him Dumboris, and you said he's got lips the size of Michelin tires. Sir, I got no problem with a man taking a crack at somebody else's physical appearance. I got a giant nose. If somebody makes fun of it, it doesn't mean they hate Jews. I'm short. If somebody makes fun of me, it doesn't mean they hate old people. I'm old. I got no problem in private making fun of somebody's anything. It's guy talk. It's banter. We look forward. It's just I don't think it makes you a racist. I don't think it means you hate black people. I think I think you picked out a physical characteristic and poked the bear a little bit. We all do it. Five things I've gone through. Let's see if I can remember them all. Faggot, pussy, female refs, strong arming, and Michael Sam, the gay football player. Uh, I don't think you did anything wrong. I don't think you did anything wrong. But we live in a world of tattletales. We live in a world of snitches. We live in a world where everybody goes back and researches everything we did and tries to find that. I'm sick of the world we live in. I'm sick of the people that live in that world, I should have said. Because I'm surrounded by some pretty impressive human beings. I don't think you did anything wrong. I understand. You probably had to resign. I wish you had. Wish you'd have made him fire you. I wish you'd have said, I'm not a racist. I'm not a homophobe. And I'm not misogynistic. Be well, sir. Jake Schwartzberg.